rain segment of the show. I'll take a draw. There was some commentary about this being a disappointing result. Just considering what's been happening with the team, with the losing streak and how the last loss came about against the Kansas City Current, and especially with this being against a Thorns team in a rivalry, knowing that the Thorns were without a lot of players, I'll accept it. I'll live with it. June 16th versus the Portland Thorns at Lumen Field was a scoreless draw. Our player of the match was defender Phoebe McClernand. McClernand, a 7.5 match rating, 86% passing percentage, 1 chance created, 2 blocks, 8 clearances, 1 interception, and 6 recoveries in this match. McClernand, particularly in the first half, I believe there were 3 key instances where I noticed her making big impacts defensively, stopping balls that could have been dangerous for the Thorns within the Seattle box. And whether it is playing as a fullback, playing as a center back, McClernand has been so valuable versatility-wise and being just a stout defender for the Reign. So she was a vital impact in this match. We look at the injury report versus Portland. There's only 1 player listed on it this time, which is very good for the Reign, just considering how things have been for them injury-wise. They've been without Claudia Dickey for a long period of time. They've been without Quinn for a long period of time. Jordan Hyden is, starting to get back consistently. She's made the last 2 starts. So anyway, we'll keep looking at it. Sorry, I've been talking so much. I started to get a little lightheaded. Ooh. Wow, I completely lost it. Oh, yes, Claudia Dickey was questionable for this match, but she did end up making the start. It was announced shortly before the match happened, actually, that she was good to go and was available for selection and would make the start for the Reign. And as a corresponding move, the player that the Reign had brought in as a goalkeeper replacement player, Kaylee Collins, had been let go. I believe, what's the official terminology? They waived Kaylee Collins. There you go. Claudia Dickey had been elevated back to the active roster and was available for selection. Collins joined the Reign from Western Sydney Wanderers Football Club on a short-term contract as that goalkeeper replacement player. She did not make an appearance for the Reign. Something that I did find interesting being in the post-match press conference for this one, this draw against Portland, the 40th all-time meeting between the two rivals, the second this year. Collins, per head coach Laura Harvey, on Friday when they knew Claudia would be back, when they knew that they would have to make the roster move to take Collins off it and waiver, she spoke to the team and addressed the team and said that she hasn't seen a more resilient group ever than this Reign team. So that was pretty remarkable to see. And, just given how much is happening with this team, given, there's no news of the sale and how that's impacting potential, what am I looking for? Potential signings coming in here. That's why I won't say that, this is a failure with the scoreless draw. There's been a lot going on with the Reign, and for them to, keep pushing forward and deal with all of this, and a lot of change within the club, truthfully, I really can't blame them. So, there's reports from our friends over at Ride of the Valkyries that the sale should be completed within a week or two, but it'll be interesting to see what's going on. Some summer moves really could help round out the team, but the delay in the sale has made it really difficult to make any deals truly come through and be finalized. The on-field stuff is truthfully, though, where the Reign need to focus on, and they showed some of that with this match here. So other notes from the Reign: they had training this past week. They should be announcing some of the decisions on their 2 players that are currently on loan right now, with midfielder Luani, who is with Madrid CFF, and Jimena Lopez, the defender with Valencia. They're both wrapping up their seasons on loan in Spain. There's a lot going on with some younger players going on with the squad. The Reign are having U18 trialists practice with the club right now, and forward Lena Powell, midfielder Ainsley McCammon, defender Jordan Bugg. The main aren't particularly going to sign any player immediately. It is a good opportunity to say where they're at right now. Juju Harris, who was with the Reign back in the preseason, if you'll remember from when we mentioned those rosters in the preseason, is still training with the team. She is a U18 player, recently playing with the Seattle Reign 2 team in the women's WPSL, scoring 2 goals against the Thorns WPSL team, practicing there as well. Harvey did give a update on Sam Mays' progress as she's been out in dealing with some things. Harvey did say she did have a few things that hit her, illness being one of them, that sort of wiped her out for a little bit. The journey back has been challenging, but Meza is doing all of the right things. So interesting to see that going forward. So that's what I've got for the Reign over the course of the past week. They do sit at a 2-win, 9-loss, 2-draw record, still at 13th in the NWSL table with 8 standing points. Looking ahead, back-to-back home matches is nice. I will say that. Back-to-back home matches. June 23rd versus Racing Louisville FC is a 3 p.m. Pacific time start. That is their Pride match. It is on NWSL Plus and Kong for viewing.
Hey, Charles.
Hey, Jen.
Hey, where are you going to watch all the away games for Seattle Reign FC this year?
For away games? Well, since Rough and Tumble is the home of Circling Seattle Sports, I was thinking of coming here if that's okay with you.
I think that makes a lot of sense. See y'all here.